Hello, my friends. This is Rosamede's Island, and today we're doing another tour. So we have changed a few things because we had day park, and I'd love to show you around a little bit. So the Zeppelin has just dropped everyone off. So let's go up the path and into the estate. Not a lot has changed here, except we now have a croquet ground and a little garden in front of the orangery. So this is a great place to just right off the bat to relax because this is Orchid Island. We don't need stress here. We are all about beauty and fun, and it's just whimsical. So now we have a little journey. You can go over here. You want to see Mrs. and Mr. Talbot, of course, because they're the ones here who are there the most. They have their own little garden area. It's probably the largest garden area of the place. And then Mr. Talbot back in the back of the house is playing with some of the neighbor kids along with his grandkid. Because that is always a fun time to have your grandkids over. And now in the back we still have the bathhouse because it is an important place to have a little fun water place. But there's a few different things around there. And we'll go this way. We still have the Writer's Retreat. It has changed slightly, but it's still basically the same. We are working on renovations for the wedding chapel. It is coming along nicely. Does anyone know why Mr. Talbot let it get so bad that he has to spend all this time renovating it? I mean, really, he could have just kept up with it, but whatever. We are going now back to a little spot where you can rent a couple of the Airbnbs and vacation rentals, and they are horse friendly as well. So bring along your companions or your furry friends, and you can have a fun time on the island. Now, the date park here is all about romance. And yes, Valentine's Day is over, but romance never ends, does it? And while June is in Monaco, she is going to be coming back here any minute now because her travels are basically over. But we just transform this because who knows what will happen with her and Jack someday. Maybe they will need some of this stuff. We have a wedding couple here arrived, and I think they're going to take a balloon trip. Mr. Talbot is looking for love in all the wrong places. And we have a couple of people on the dance floor. But the best part of this place is getting food. I mean, it's not really fun without food. So we have all kinds of different places where you can get food that's not so necessarily healthy for you, but there's no calories on Orchid Island. And up we go to the steps. An odd thing happens here too is that it rains in random spots. So apparently it's raining on their love parade up here. We have more spots for eating, of course, because, you know, chocolate and cakes. Everyone wants that. And again, since there's no calories, it doesn't really matter. So let's take you over so we can go up to the top here and climb these lots of rocks over here. Or we can go over here. And you know what's over here is our friendship garden. It has changed just a little bit. And the Talbots are thinking about downsizing the friendship garden because they've had it here this way for a while, and it's nice to change things up for the summer. So let me know what you think. Should we downsize this area or change it up? It's been that way since almost the beginning, and there's so many other ways to decorate this place. You know, the Talbots are always looking for new projects. So, but we did add this back here. We have a hot springs pools, and it's really a nice place to come. But now the windmill doesn't look so great here. So the Talbots are thinking maybe we should put the bathhouse over here. Do you think? Might be good. Maybe. Maybe that's why we're doing a tour now, so you can see it this way before it changes. All right, so now let's go back here and go up the hill. Here is another little vacation rental where you can bring your horses and other critters, your sheep as well, because that's what these people did. And al fresco is a great way to have your turkey, because you don't have to have turkey just at Thanksgiving. Easter's coming up, great day to have turkey. And follow along the path here. We have installed a railing here so nobody falls over the cliff, because there's nothing less romantic than falling over and getting hurt. Am I right? Okay, let's just follow the path. We have some families here having fun because this is just all about fun. And we have another random spot of rain, but this one makes more sense because they are in between. They're right by the waterfall, so I think that could explain that. And there are spaces here for other friends to plant bushes because that does happen frequently. We did get the scuba diver and we did upgrade it because this guy, he needed a place to swim and it was just worth it to the Talbots to upgrade it. Though we have gotten rid of the peacock castle because it just didn't quite fit in right now. But we know that when we want it, we can add it back easily because nothing is impossible physically. We just put it in storage. That's all right. And then you can go back up here to the clock tower. We've got some birds. We have another summer house. This is the big fancy summer house. So this one actually costs you over $1,000 a night. But I mean, it's beautiful. It's got all these bedrooms. You have a stable. So if you have the money, you can rent this spot. And then because the person Rosamede loves fall, she's transformed the upper part into fall. So it's spring below and fall up here. And we have moved this island from here to here just to make it more of a feature and more stuff to play around with. Just a lot of fun here. And then we have Orchid Town up here, right in the back, where you have lots of markets and stuff going on, different places that you can eat. Of course, maybe I'm hungry. You think that's possible? Maybe I am. Okay, then we have Opera House and the cinema. And then I think Jurassic Park is playing because we've got this going on here. So that must be the feature movie. Pretty sure it is. And the schoolhouse with the library. And Mary has brought her lamb to sheep again. She knows it's against the rules, but she keeps doing it every day. There's nothing really that you can do to stop her at this point because she really, really just is very attached to her lamb. I don't know what that's about. Just lush, beautiful things. And don't worry, this is Puff the Magic Dragon. He is a very friendly dragon. He lives by Honolulu. If you've ever heard of him, he's okay. So don't be surprised if you see him. Even though he's looking at these people with their horses, they are not snacks for him. He wants to be friends. I mean, this is a friendly island. We don't want anyone hurt here. So I hope you enjoyed this and you will want to make your reservations early because we don't have a lot of places to rent out. And it's very popular. But you can also come up here for a day trip too because we have this drive, this bridge to the mainland. So even if you can't stay overnight, you can come and enjoy it for the day. So thank you for coming along and seeing the island. I hope it inspires you a little bit. Let me know if you have ideas, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.